on, Mafia? 4 o'clock on Monday. Hopefully your Monday is good and productive. I don't know about you, but our friends have ran off the hook. How many leads did we put in? What's the response bid number?
6 or 7.
I mean, since the beginning of the day, 20. 20 leads in today, the majority of that from Google. We're going to talk about Google search case study. Buzzwords have always been SEO, 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 organic search, organic search, organic search. I'm going to tell you why SEO and organic search are important, but they're only one piece of a three-leg table. And it's probably the weakest piece of the three-leg table now. Because you think about it, Google, this is going to shock you, they make no money, $0 off of SEO as of right now. They make no money off of Google Maps as of right now. What do they make money off of? AdWords. So AdWords culminates in 40% of searches ending in AdWords. Maps is next because it's right underneath AdWords, and it gets 35-ish, 30 to 30. We'll call it 30. How about that? No, 35. I take that back. 35. And SEO gets the remainder. SEO is there because Google needs content. Content is important. That's what people are looking for when they get on the web. They're looking for content. But there are ways for you to capitalize on Google and the advertising that is search and make sure that you show up. Think about it. When you look for someone to fix your car, clean your carpet, you're shopping, the majority of the time, the first place you look is Google. Pull out your phone, pull up the Google app, search, try to find it. Which begs another question. 75% of our business comes from mobile. It comes from mobile search. Now, that doesn't mean that PC is dead, but if you're going after residential homeowners, that's your business, like the majority of ours is, the majority of your money should be based in mobile. The majority of your efforts that you use should be based in mobile. When the majority of customers are using that and your website or your landing pages aren't optimized for mobile, you can't see above the fold. In other words, they got to scroll down to see the information, then you have an issue. So how do you take advantage of knowing that while SEO is important, AdWords and Maps will get you business? Because SEO takes a long, long time to get you ranking, to get you into those areas. We own multiple websites. We just bought a business that ranks highly under search words, 1 or 2 typically. And unless we run AdWords to it, we don't get very many calls. We've optimized, we just finished optimizing Maps and we run AdWords to it. Our calls come from AdWords and Maps. They don't come from the SEO. And this is a page that ranks 1 or 2 on 4 or 5 keywords. The calls come from AdWords and Maps. I don't need to give you any more of a case study. That's fact. We have other sites that rank first page but lower on the first page. But we spend a lot of money on AdWords and we're 1 or 2 in Maps. We get a ton of calls from AdWords and Maps. Our expense for AdWords is less than 8% of what our revenue is that comes from Google. My goal is to own the markets that I'm in, all of the keywords that are in my market. Every time they're searched, I want to be in those searches. I want to come up in AdWords and I want to come up in Maps because I want those quotes. I want to get the chance to quote those customers. The more quotes that I get, knowing what our conversion ratios are, I know what kind of revenue I should expect because I know what our conversion ratios are and I know what our average ticket is. Therefore, I want to own my market and make sure that I get every keyword that's searched in AdWords and Maps. Now, Google doesn't automatically put you in AdWords for every keywords that is searched. You have other competitors that are trying to get clicks for those keywords as well. So what you have to do to make sure that you're getting those keyword searches is you got to make sure that your bounce rate, you improve your bounce rate. You make sure that your landing page sequences are optimized, as well as you do things so that Google knows you're credible. Your citations are listed correctly. They're consistent. They're the same across the board. You have multiple citations listed in multiple directories so that when a keyword search comes along, Google can say, this needs to go to Gary's company because he's a credible business based upon our algorithms. Additionally, in addition to AdWords, you need to make sure that you are optimized on your Google My Business page. If you don't have one, get one, create it, optimize it, cite it. If you have one, do a citation audit, correct the problems, improve your bounce rate, and develop a strong landing page sequence. Do those things. SEO won't matter in your market. It's still important, but you'll still get business. And you won't waste money trying to get that business. I hear two things all the time. Two things about AdWords all the time. I spend a lot of money on AdWords, and I'm not getting any clicks. That's number one. That tells me that you have a broken system. That tells me that Google doesn't find you credible. You don't have your AdWords, you don't have your keywords set up properly, and your landing pages aren't something that Google wants to send traffic to. One thing. Next thing is I'm paying a lot of money for clicks, and I'm not getting anything for it. I'm not seeing any business. What that tells me is your AdWords aren't set up right. You're getting hit with keywords that are broad, and while they're close, they're not what you need to convert to money. You see, it's a funny thing about business. At the end of the day, it's about money. You can have an ego and you can say, I'm not going to spend money on AdWords. Well, you're stupid. You're going to miss out on money-making opportunities. Our lowest month with AdWords, we did about $24,000 from AdWords. Our highest month, we did $55,000 from AdWords. The month I did 25,000 or 20 in that neighborhood, we spent around $2,000. The month we did 55, I think it was 54, 55, we spent just under $3,000. If you're not interested in spending 6 cents on the dollar or 8 cents on the dollar to bring in revenue, you need to go do something else. You need to go find something to where you can clock in and clock out, because being in business isn't for you, okay? But if it is for you and you're serious about growing your business, you want to get off the truck, you want to add another truck, you want to be the shiznit in your market, right? You want to be the shiznit in your market, then do those things to make yourself be successful. Optimize Google My Business. Optimize it. Make sure your citations are set up right. make sure that your bounce rate is improved. You go through the steps necessary to improve your bounce rate. And finally, make sure that you do what's necessary that Google understands you're a credible business. You have questions, you want to talk, shoot me a message. You need help, let me know. We can get you taken care of. You guys have a great Monday.